not a good effort. A very poor job by me. Obviously preparing the team, and also getting run out of the game at the beginning of the second half. When that play happened, I did not see any indication of whose ball it was. I assumed it was our ball. Shep was going to take the ball out, and we were going to adjust our press break, and then all of a sudden she gave it to the other team, and without telling anybody, and they threw it into Porter, and he made a three, and it just, the whole thing didn't look right. And so, I was trying to get an answer as to what happened, and then it was, bang, bang, and then that was it. So, but, times right now are difficult, challenging, everything else. A lot of guys have a lot of extra responsibility that they've never had before, and so we've just got to absorb it and do better.
We talked about shot making some before the game, but you guys have had only 103 tonight, a couple of struggling offensive games this season. What are you seeing on that end of the floor that maybe isn't up to the level that you hoped it would be or think it could be at this point in the season?
Well, I mean, the lack of playmaking at the point position is really, it's a factor, in the kinds of shots that we're getting. I thought Shepard played a great game. He played the best game he's played since he's been here. And he's playing out of position tonight. And so that was great to see. He was fearless, and he attacked the game. And so that's what we got to do. That's how we've got to be from top to bottom. Give Brooklyn credit. They came in, they played hard. They played, a sticky, physical brand of basketball, which they always do. But it didn't matter because there were a lot of free throws, And so, once again, fouling is an issue, so we got to do better there.
Do you see fouling as something that's, late rotations, poor guard your yard? Why do you feel like they accumulated to this extent in this game?
Well, at times, the ones we need to avoid are the ones where there's a lack of concentration, and it's an avoidable foul that maybe a touch foul, maybe your body's in position and you reach unnecessarily, things like that.
You talked earlier about just guys having more responsibility. I mean, just how drastic do you see the changes for some of these guys in terms of the shots that they're looking for?
I don't. Listen, I'm not looking to make excuses about this.
I'm not going for
No, I really clearly I'm putting the blame on myself. Okay, so just make sure you make that the headline. I'm sure whatever fool at the paper will do that, and that's what it should be. It shouldn't be heaped on the players. It shouldn't be heaped on Pascal or Aaron. It should be heaped on me, and so I got to do a better job of getting these guys ready, and I got to stay in the game. Like Jay Huff tonight had a breakthrough. That's a positive. We'll look for positives. With all this stuff, but. No, it's this is tough, and this is when the NBA can be really merciless, and so you've got to find the opportunity in the mayhem.
Well, I guess to ask it that way, what's the challenge like when you've had some of these guys playing certain roles and they've been effective for you in those roles, and then asking them to do something totally different? Like, what is even the challenge like for you trying to figure out how to best do that and make it as easy for them as you can?
Yeah, I mean it's NBA coaching 101. Is like, here's a bunch of challenges, go figure it out, And so we got to figure it out, it's simple as that. And that's all right. I don't dodge the responsibility. You can't, you can't preach accountability and then run away from the challenges, from in a leadership position. So, yeah, I mean, it was a rough night.
You mentioned Jeremiah Robinson Earl got you 15 rebounds. Just what did you like about just the energy that you got out of him there for a guy that's only been here for 4 or 5 days? Just what's impressed you about what he's done for you?
Robinson Earl's a winning player. flat out. He's another Villanova guy, that just plays pure, plays hard, understands the game, does the little things. So he's doing a lot of good stuff. I mean, that guy got thrown into his first game the other night, against in a big divisional rivalry game, and held his own. So, we gotta get Cody Martin some more reps and some more time and all that kind of stuff, and just stay in the next man up mode. There's no other way to do this.